Our next guest is a chef, an actress, and loves exploring the world through food.
A singer, dancer, person who does food. That's amazing. Her name is Lala Ziemski, and she's here to tell us what's going on. Hi, Lala.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You have a very fascinating background. I will skip to the short version, which is now, after all this time in Hollywood, you've decided to have this fabulous hotel in Panama with a restaurant.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
I feel like when you live in LA for a long time and you're really trying, you're on that grind, you know, that actor hustle, and you're working in restaurants, and you kind of just get to the point where you're like, how much longer can I really do this?
Right.
And the rejection of auditions and feeling like you're not good enough, and just that constant lifestyle, like it's a little draining. Sure. So I was like, how can I take my talents that I have and do something else with that, you know? So I tried to be a little resourceful. And so, yeah, that's what led me to the Firefly, which is my bed and breakfast in Bocas del Toro, Panama.
And you discovered that you love to cook. Why? How? How did that all happen for you?
So I was a professional dancer and singer and doing musical theater and on the restaurant job vibe, you know, so working in restaurants, in kitchens, being a waitress, being a bartender, pretty much every job in a kitchen that you can have. And then I had this very unfortunate accident where a movie theater ceiling fell in on my head as I'm watching a movie.
Oh my goodness.
Just like, yeah.
Yikes.
So I thought my life was pretty much over. The dancing and the singing
You
was done.
survived that, thankfully, but wow.
You're here and
horrible.
fabulous.
The silver lining is it kind of changed the course of my life. So I ended up taking my little bit of lawsuit money and buying a house in Panama on the ocean, completely.
Why not? Why not just go to Panama and buy a house?
It wasn't a large amount of money, so I was like, I could whittle this away in LA on shoes for years, you know?
Or I could buy a house for myself.
Because I couldn't afford a house here.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so anyway,
So that's
A
how that
led to
happened.
B led to C.
Yeah.
And I gutted this house and turned it into a 5-room hotel with a restaurant. And it has a yoga space and a pool, and yeah, I know.
How wonderful. Okay, so tell me about the food, because look, you look fabulous. You're all thin and trim and fabulous. How are you a chef and thin and trim? That's what I want.
Well, I feel like thanks, Mom and Dad, for the good genes. You know, like that's number one.
You're one of those. Got it.
But since I cook for a living, I feel like I know what works with my body. I try to eat healthy. I go off the rails sometimes, just like anybody else. But I also have a fitness background. So, you know, with the dancer in me and the chef in me, it all kind of balances each other.
So I understand.
But I love food so much. All I love to do is eat.
So having said that, you like to travel and eat. And to learn about food. Tell me about that.
I've been really lucky that in the last few years, I've been able to make traveling and food my job and my life. So now that my hotel and restaurant is up and running and I have people taking care of it and I check back in, I'm able to kind of travel the world and do what I want to do. And it's a nice lifestyle. I'm by no means rich or super comfortable, but those are my priorities. You know, buying that plane ticket and basically just eating my way through whatever country I'm in. That's all I want to do.
So I want to know what's like the weirdest thing you've had in a country that we wouldn't think of.
The weirdest thing? Well, I just got back from Southeast Asia 2 weeks ago. So I was eating my way through Thailand and Vietnam. I ate some scorpions off the street in Bangkok.
Girl, no.
Wait a minute, off the street?
Yeah.
Like they have like street stands?
There's a cart, of fried bugs.
Right.
And
But why?
Exactly.
Why though?
But why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Right?
So
You're looking at it and you're like, it doesn't look good. But if this is food to some people, I should try it. So I'm just curious. I just have that curious mentality basically about everything.
And does it taste like chicken?
It does not taste
Okay,
like
I just want to make sure.
No, it basically just tastes like crispy. They fry it. So it's just like, it's on a skewer and it's like this big. And you know, you take that bite and you're cautious at first and then you're like, oh, it just tastes crispy. It doesn't really taste like much. They kind of spray it with a little soy sauce and some lime.
And one of my friends went to Asia and said that they opened drawers of snakes and he picked the snake that he wanted to eat.
I did not do that, but I did drink snake wine in Vietnam.
Ooh, what is snake wine?
So they make their own wine, and basically it's so strange. It's basically like whatever critters are around they put in. I don't really know the background of this, but they believe that the snake wine is for the males. and that women get the benefit of it through
I see.
the males.
Reportedly.
So anyway, I
Reportedly.
was not just going to let the males drink this snake wine.
And to see what's up.
I was going to try it.
Yeah.
And I did.
And was it disgusting?
It was not really bad. I mean, it didn't really taste like much. It
That's
had
not a ringing endorsement, love.
not a ringing endorsement.
Okay, I just said
but
that
it had that funky little aftertaste. But the scorpion, other critters in the wine as well, scorpion wine was actually a lot smoother. Maybe I have a thing for scorpion.
Oh, apparently you do.
You know, right?
Okay, and what's something a little bit tamer that everybody should probably try that's not native to the United States?
Okay, well, this might sound still a little crazy, but it really works. I was in Mexico City a few months ago, drinking all the mezcal, eating all the food, and we go into bars and have bar food and have chips or popcorn or whatever. They drink mezcal and have chapulines, which are crunchy grasshoppers. That is their bar food snack. And you would think
Carlos
that's
is very calm at this.
What?
You know this?
Oh yeah, of course.
I didn't
See?
See, I didn't know
They're
this.
actually delicious.
Yeah, they are good. They're really good.
Really good, especially with a little lime and some
Yeah,
salt, and they go so well with
fantastic.
mezcal and tequila.
It is spectacular. All right,
See?
well, Lala Ziemski, thanks so
you
much.
for
Nice to have you
being
here.
Thank you for having
we
me.
appreciate
We're
it.
gonna go have some chapulines now.
No,
Yeah.
And mezcal.
we'll be right back. I'll have that.